Hello and welcome to SUNY Coby News for the spring 2026 semester. I'm Lila Stroud. This is a student-produced newscast staffed by communication students enrolled here at SUNY Cobleskill. Thanks for joining us. When you've spent a good amount of time researching a project or topic in college, you often don't get the chance to show off your hard work. That's not the case at SUNY Cobleskill. The Research and Scholarship Showcase is an opportunity for students and faculty to publicly display and discuss their recent academic work. This year, the event is expanded to a full-day experience, including presentations, student research poster showcases, an awards luncheon, and keynote addresses. Other displays discuss recent applied learning opportunities for students. Over 40 student presenters were involved in today's day-long showcase, sharing their findings with the public. Faculty judges stroll the event as well, awarding prizes across several categories and programs. This annual spotlight has evolved over the past several years and expanded in size and scope. Poster presentations, demonstrations, video clips, artwork, research writing displays, and more are staffed by the very students behind the various projects. With spring weather finally taking over here in Schoharie County, the annual Campus Cleanup event returns this Friday to SUNY Cobleskill Ag Tech. This annual spring semester event gives the campus community a chance to get outside, get some fresh air, and contribute to the spring cleaning efforts across campus. You can register your team for the Earth Day themed event and then meet at Brickyard Point on Friday at 11:30 a.m. Teams can be 1 to several people. Your team will be provided trash bags, gloves, and other cleanup supplies. You'll be assigned a specific section of campus to tidy up now that, hopefully, all the snow is gone. To register for the annual Campus Cleanup event, check the latest edition of the Weekly Blast newsletter in your campus email and scan the QR code to register your team. The latest edition of Campus Views is up now on the SUNY Coby YouTube channel. Communication major Tavik Khan spoke with the senior editor for opinion from the Albany Times-Union newspaper. Akeem Norder says that writing a letter to the editor is a vital part of newspapers' relationships with its community, and an effective letter to the editor has some common elements.
When you're writing a letter to the editor, another thing that most letters should contain is a call to action, something that it outlines what outcome you'd like to see. That could be something like saying, if you live off campus, you should be sure to shovel your walk after a snowstorm. Or it could be saying everyone should write to their assembly member to support particular legislation. And the final thing is some kind of statement of what's at stake. Why should people care about this issue? And that can be as direct as saying, if you don't shovel your walk, it might be the reason why a lady with the stroller has to take it out into the street. Or this legislation, if it's passed, will make sure the community food bank gets the aid it needs.
You can see the entire interview with Akeem Norder from the Albany Times-Union. Just check out the SUNY Coby YouTube channel. You'll find the latest episode of Campus Views there, along with all of our previous SUNY Coby News episodes, plus additional work from the students enrolled in the Communication and Agriculture Communication programs here at SUNY Cobleskill. Be sure and subscribe to stay up to date. April 25th, SUNY Cobleskill Ag Tech will celebrate conservation, education, and community connections with its annual Wildlife Festival. Hosted by the college's Wildlife Department, the festival gives visitors of all ages a chance to learn about wildlife management, conservation, and the natural world. Student-led demonstrations on bird banding, animal tracking, and reptile care, while faculty and local experts offer talks on sustainability and habitat protection. The festival also features live animal exhibits, interactive booths, face painting, and your chance to take home your own fish. Organizers say the event not only educates the public, but also gives students a chance to share their passion for conservation work. There's more coming up. You're watching SUNY Coby News from the video production facilities here on the SUNY Cobleskill campus. Stay with us. The communication programs here at SUNY Cobleskill are helping prepare the next generation of media professionals. You can help us do that by supporting the SUNY Cobleskill College Foundation. Your tax-deductible contributions help students gain real-world, hands-on experience in media content creation and journalism, just like what we're bringing you right now here on SUNY Coby News. Welcome back to SUNY Coby News. I'm Lila.
And I'm Noah for SUNY Coby Weather.
Well, Noah, it's rainy and gross again today, but I think the sun is going to come out maybe for a little bit this afternoon.
For a little bit this afternoon, and hopefully it continues through this weekend, but it doesn't seem too likely, so.
I went on a hike in shorts and a t-shirt and then had to wear my coat to class yesterday.
Yep, that's about how upstate New York is. You gotta love it. So as we go into the current conditions of today, right now it's gonna be about 57 degrees, cloudy, light winds, nothing too crazy. As we move into the later part of tonight, however, it's going to be a low 42 with some clouds, so not too bad, but cold enough. As we look to tomorrow, it's going to be a high 64, low of 40, partly cloudy, somewhat warmer. And then as we move into Friday, it's going to be a high 60, low of 36. The sun is finally going to come out for at least a little bit on Friday. Saturday, if you're going to be here for Accepted Students Day, it's going to be a high 56, low of 39, rain through most of the day. And then as we move into Sunday, it's going to be a high 61, low 40, partly cloudy, and it'll be an okay Sunday for the weather-wise. As we move into next week, Monday is going to be a high 67, low 45 with some sun, and then Tuesday on it's going to rain. Going to stay in that lower 60s to upper 50s, and somewhere in the mid 40s to about 40 degrees, and a lot of rain, but April showers bring May flowers, so we have something to look forward to as we move into the rest of the spring.
Thank you, Noah, for that weather update.
You're watching SUNY Coby News, live from the video production studio on the campus of SUNY Cobleskill Ag Tech. Stay with us.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome back to SUNY Coby News. I'm Lila. Thanks for joining us. The SUNY Cobeskill Ag Tech Jazz Band performed this past Monday evening at Chieftains on Main Street, Cobeskill. Our very own Noah Comet was there playing tenor saxophone. If you want to learn more, reach out to Christina Johnson, Director of Jazz Band and Professor of Music here at SUNY Cobeskill Ag Tech. When you're looking to get involved on campus or in the Cobeskill community, we've got you covered. Let's look at this week's events coming up. Tonight at 8 p.m., the Campus Engagement Board is sponsoring Sustainability/Gardening Bingo in Bauk Theater. Tomorrow, Thursday, April 22nd, Stewart Shops will be on campus discussing job and internship opportunities, plus there's pizza. That's from noon until 2 p.m. in Canner 101. And tomorrow night, it's Ag Trivia Night at 6 o'clock, brought to you by the Professional Ag Students/Farm Bureau. Friday at 2, stop by the Unity Center to decorate your canvas bag for spring. For more information about events on campus, check out the Coby Engage and download the Cork app. That's all for this edition of SUNY Coby News from SUNY Cobeskill Ag Tech. I'm Lila Stroud. Next week will be our final edition of SUNY Coby News for the spring 2026 semester. We hope you'll check back in for that next week. We'll be adding more content on our YouTube channel over the next several weeks too. And we'll return in the fall with more editions of SUNY Coby News, along with other student-powered programming. For more information about the 2- and 4-year communication programs, along with our new agricultural communication program here at SUNY Cobleskill Ag Tech, visit cobleskill.edu today. You can also follow SUNY Coby.com on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Again, I'm Lila Stroud. For all of us here at the SUNY Cobleskill Ag Tech communication programs, thank you for joining us. We'll be back next week with our final edition of SUNY Coby News for this semester.